And our fight fans, 2 diamonds, 1 ring. Tonight will shine the brightest. Fort Worth, Texas, it's golden time!
Introducing you first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red, white, and blue trunks and hailing from Clearwater, Florida. He weighed in at a ready 146 and 1/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 27 wins, no losses, 1 no decision, and 22 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, making the 3rd defense of his title, ladies and gentlemen, he was the hard-hitting, undefeated, and reigning WBA welterweight champion of the world, introducing Keith Thurman!
Boxing fans, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, in the ring at this time, please welcome.
Pushing first out of the red corner, he wears the black trunks with silver trim, gray, weighing in 153 and 1/4 pounds. His professional record, undefeated with 20 victories, no defeats, 1 draw. He brings 13 wins by way of knockout, fighting out of Coachella, California. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending WBC interim super welterweight champion, the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora.
Danny job is hurt down, and he's
inside the ring tonight. Former unified champion Keith Thurman comes back with power, experience, and something to prove. But standing across from him is the very tall WBC champion Sebastian Fundora, a fighter known for his amazing height, non-stop pressure, and brave style. Power meets size, experience meets hunger. 2 very different styles, 1 huge stage, and only 1 fighter will walk away as the winner in this explosive super welterweight fight. As the energy on fight night grows inside the arena, music excitement goes even higher for this high-stakes super welterweight battle. Keith Thurman is not just coming back to the ring, he's coming back with a goal. After years of ups and downs, injuries, and criticism, Thurman, music, steps in again, ready to show that he still belongs with the best. Known for his strong power and smart boxing mind, he knows this fight could decide the final part of his career. On the other side is a totally different challenge. Sebastian Fundora is not a normal champion. Standing very tall with a huge reach advantage, Fundora brings non-stop pressure, lots of punches, and an unusual style that makes him very dangerous. His skill to fight hard while keeping control of distance, music, has already caused big problems for top fighters. This fight is more than just experience versus youth, it's a real clash of styles. If Thurman can control timing and land clean power punches, music, he has the power to change the fight in a moment. But if Fundora uses his height, pressure, and non-stop pace well, he could control the fight and tire Thurman out over time. That's why fans are so excited, because anything can happen once the bell rings. The spotlight shines bright as the super welterweight division brings an exciting fight between Keith Thurman and Sebastian Fundora. This is more than just another fight, it's a battle between experience and unique physical skills. Fans have been waiting to see if Thurman can take back his dominance or if Fundora will keep rising as one of boxing's most dangerous and unpredictable champions today. Keith Thurman enters the fight with years of experience, a history of championships, and a name known for strong power. Called One Time, Thurman has ended fights with 1 punch that changes everything right away. His wins over top fighters made him one of the best in the welterweight division. Even after music, tough moments and time away, Thurman stays focused, determined, and ready to prove he still belongs with the best fighters in boxing. Sebastian Fundora, however, brings a completely different test. Standing at a very tall height for his division, Fundora mixes reach, pressure, and non-stop action. Unlike most tall fighters, he likes to fight up close, which makes him hard to predict and dangerous. His aggressive way of fighting often overwhelms opponents who find it hard to adjust. Fundora represents the new generation, brave, active, and ready to take risks to stay on top in one of boxing's toughest divisions. Training camps for both fighters, music, have been very hard and carefully planned. Thurman worked on speed, timing, and stamina, knowing that movement and accuracy would be very important. Fundora's camp focused on pressure, toughness, and controlling fights at close distance. Both teams know this fight is not just about power, it's about doing everything right. Every round of training has been made to use weaknesses and bring out strengths when the fight finally starts. In terms of style, this matchup creates a very interesting situation. Thurman depends on smart movement, strong counterpunches, and fast combinations. Fundora, on the other hand, brings non-stop pressure, lots of punches, and physical strength. When these styles meet, anything can happen. Will Thurman keep distance and land clean shots, or will Fundora get close and turn it into a non-stop inside fight? The first rounds will be very important. Thurman is known for starting fast, using speed and angles to take control early. Fundora usually moves forward, testing opponents with pressure and body shots. Whoever controls the pace early could get a big advantage. Early success builds confidence. Music and confidence in boxing often leads to control as the fight goes on. One of Thurman's biggest strengths is his timing. He does not throw punches carelessly, instead, he waits for the right moment to hit. His counterpunching makes him very dangerous against aggressive fighters. If Fundora becomes too easy to read under pressure, Thurman could use strong counterpunches that can change the fight very fast. Sebastian Fundora's biggest strength is how he can overwhelm his opponents. He keeps throwing punches again and again, making other fighters stay on defense and not attack much. By putting non-stop pressure, he creates chances by throwing many punches instead of just one. This style can annoy experienced fighters and break their rhythm, making it hard for them to follow a clean plan. Another important factor is stamina. Championship fights need very high fitness, especially when both fighters keep a fast pace. Keith Thurman must use his energy wisely, mixing attack with movement. Sebastian Fundora does well in fights with lots of action, but keeping that speed for many rounds needs top-level stamina. Getting tired could decide the fight in the later rounds. Mental strength, will also be very important. Keith Thurman has been in tough fights before and knows how to stay calm. Sebastian Fundora, even though he is younger, shows confidence and no fear. When the fight gets messy, the fighter who stays focused in the mind will have the advantage. As the fight goes on, making changes becomes very important. Thurman's team will likely tell him to keep moving and stay accurate, asking him to avoid long exchanges. Fundora's team will push him to keep the pressure, trying to break Thurman's rhythm. These small changes between rounds can decide who controls the fight. Power versus pressure stays the main story. Keith Thurman can end the fight with one clean punch, while Sebastian Fundora depends on building damage with non-stop attacks. This difference makes every moment exciting as both fighters have different ways to win. Fans expect big moments, and this fight has that chance. A sudden knockdown, a strong combination, or a change in momentum can change everything. In boxing, 1 second can decide the result, and both fighters have the skills to make that happen. From a technical side, controlling distance will be very important. Keith Thurman needs space to fight well, while Sebastian Fundora wants to get close and fight inside. Whoever controls the distance, will likely control how the fight goes. The later rounds could become a real test of heart and determination. When fighters get tired, they depend on instinct and strong will. Thurman's experience may help him stay calm, but Fundora's non-stop style could make him tired. These rounds often show the difference between good fighters and great fighters. Predicting this fight is not easy. Keith Thurman's skill, timing, and power give him a strong chance to outbox Sebastian Fundora. But Fundora's pressure and physical advantages bring constant danger. This is a fight where smart planning and execution matter more than size. If Thurman controls the pace and lands clean counterpunches, he could win by decision or even stop the fight late. But if Fundora keeps the pressure and forces exchanges, he could overwhelm Thurman and take over in the later rounds. Both results are possible. In the end, this fight shows everything fans love about boxing. Strategy, power, surprise, and heart. Whether it becomes a smart technical fight or a full war, Thurman versus Fundora promises top-level excitement. For fans watching all over the world, this is a reminder of why boxing, keeps giving unforgettable moments. What a fight we just saw inside, the ring. This fight proves again that in boxing, styles make fights. And when two top fighters enter with everything at stake, the result is always uncertain. Keith Thurman showed the heart, experience, and determination that once made him a champion. While Sebastian Fundora showed again why he is one of the most dangerous and unique fighters in the division today. Moments like these are why boxing keeps getting attention around the world. The drama, the action, and the chance that one punch can change everything. And for fans, fights like this remind us why we love this sport. If you like this fight breakdown and highlights, Make sure to like the video, share your prediction in the comments, and subscribe to Boxing Edge for more strong fight analysis, knockout moments, and the biggest boxing stories. Stay ready because the next big fight is always, music, just one punch away.